to take this Undying here, because that was something that TNC definitely abused last game, where they were like, okay, you've got these two supports that are kind of weird and not amazing. We're going to try and like really punish that and pressure you. Now they're like, okay, well, we'll pick a real support.
Yeah, I don't really... they're not going to stop this Phantom Assassin from farming here in this offlane. Like, as great of a support as Undying is, it's two melee heroes against daggers, and I mean, she's very mobile. She can just blink over the grasp as well, so it's not going to scare her. And that, I would not be surprised if Jean Will just like leaves at some point, and Phantom Assassin will be pretty fine soloing.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if he can really do that much elsewhere either, though. Like, that's the big question. Maybe he could stack or something for her also, or try and rotate and pressure Armel, but it's kind of hard to die, and it feels like in a way.
Yeah.
But we'll see. As Armel looking pretty decent, 9-2 right now versus the 8-4, and our man, Mr. Parker, we heard some knocking out there. You okay?
Ooh, it's crazy out there. Watch out, guys. Neil, I think you need to go check it out, though. They were calling for you.
God. Jeez.
Neil. All right, we'll hopefully get Neil back. It's dangerous times out there.
Scary.
Not so dangerous times in here. I haven't missed any kills, no action yet.
No, nothing. I'm very calm for how much sort of scary things are happening in the world right now. I'm not sure if it's shock or what exactly is happening, but I'm just going to go with it.
Are there big things going on in the world right now?
Yeah, I mean, we just heard screaming.
Yeah. And outside the bunker, yeah. Gotcha.
There's like flesh-eating zombies.
Yeah. That's right. Neil's big boy. He can deal with that stuff. Skem on the other side, I heard you guys saying a lot of pressure on his shoulders after the PA showing from last game.
I mean, after a game like that we saw from Gabby, don't you think that there's something like he's got to perform right now, you know? Like, I don't know. To me, it would be a little bit spooky, but I'm also not a pro player, so.
No, I mean, I think absolutely, because it really was the Gabby show last game, and suddenly it's like, his team's like, you can do that, right? You're Skem, you're like,
sure.
I think so, maybe? Not entirely sure. And just the drafts as a whole, very different. Like, you're playing against a tree and against a void. This is not an easy PA game by any means.
And should slow down a little bit there, but we'll build.
Many thanks.
Should mention, it looks a little bit weird on the CS chart, but between Beastmaster and Rubik, it looks like they're actually getting a pretty sort of meaningful connection of CS there as well.
Yeah, did they pull some waves maybe? Yeah. Is that what happened? Okay.
They got at least one. Oh my god, is Whitemon dead? One more hit is all he needs. Trying to bring him down. Could be first blood, and it is. Play hard. What's happened?
Armel no, he's not even going to get the revenge kill. The boot's able to get him away from Armel, and Armel gonna miss some CS in the mid lane as a result. Not the biggest deal, but really well played by Rubik. And you know, somewhat lucky rune to find, but
yeah, no other rune gets him that kill.
Has been killed.
Oh, maybe a haste rune, you think, or not?
Well, you run to your teammate then.
Sure, yeah, exactly. Ember can kind of scare him off. But that's, you know, you make your own luck. You go for the rune, you secure it, you get that 1 in 8 chance, or 1 in 10 chance, I guess, of getting that kill.
Totally. Yeah. Oh, man, goes down bottom. He just used a salve there, too. So a little bit of extra pressure coming out.
And bounty runes are going to be largely picked up by TNC, I think. They get at least 3.
Really nice.
Mel gets a bottle refill. Things, off to a pretty even start here. Gabby not having as good a time as last time, last game in the lane itself. A lot of pressure coming out from this lane. The waves being pulled and cut as well. It sounds like probably taking away some of his farm. So definitely a lane where he has to be a little bit careful with Beastmaster, particularly around that level 6 roar.
Well, I think also it's different too because there wasn't that tri-lane versus tri-lane going on. They went down for the first blood attempt on bottom, trying to kill off the Dying, and then, you know, it's the Dying, so it's sort of decayed. Looking at it, what are you gonna do?
Speaking of tri-lane, yeah.
Here for a kill, and seeing if they can take down JG. He's very tanky, but in the end, they will be able to claim the kill.
Tims was trying to leave it for the Void, but I think it felt like there was a chance Beast would get away in the end there, so he snags it, but nice move. I like that from TNC. They really seem to like keeping their two supports together in the lane stage, which is not kind of what you see most teams doing, but it does net them key kills, and sending both supports top around when Beastmaster's getting close to 6, and Void's not having the easiest time in lane as far as his farm goes. I think it was a very well-timed rotation.
Well, and I think that part of it also was them realizing, like, hey, Undying's going to go back mid and try and refill Yopaj's bottle. So let's just go for this kill, because we don't need to keep the tree down here bottom anymore. Really heads-up play. They are going to spot that once they bring over a courier or something. High ground.
Dire's middle
Just
tower
that.
is under attack.
There we go. Courier's up there. Oh, 4 TNC heroes up here now with the Ember rotation.
It's a lot of damage back the other way, but not going to be able to claim any type of kill. JG just goes down.
That's really tough for the Beastmaster's game. Suddenly his net worth plummets. He's dead back-to-back times. He's still not level 6.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
There is some pressure on the mid lane from the Magnus, but it's not like that's a hero that will instantly take your tower when the Ember leaves. So really heads-up play from Armel to make that move. Instantly comes back mid to keep his tower alive and meet the next creep wave. So good rotation from TNC.
This is the type of plays that I feel like in against like other maybe Southeast Asian teams, Neon would be able to like eke out some advantages here and there, and these things wouldn't be punished as much. But against TNC, they're actually punishing them. This is a harder match for sure that Neon's faced in a while.
Oh, that's so true. Like I even just thinking the same thing about last game, where it's like I'm like, if that's any other PA player in Southeast Asia, I feel like there's a good chance Neon win that game. But the way Gabby played that PA was just so flawless. It's just so hard when you're playing a team of TNC's caliber, and SCA as well. It's just a very stacked region these days.
Totally.
TNC in the lower bracket, of course. One has to trust in the upper bracket.
Radiant's bottom
Goes for the skewer RP and then the runaway.
He just wants to get out, but there's a Chronosphere, which if you can get the kill, is worth using. But
and now they catch.
he's holding onto it for now.
Good. Everybody.
Double
Oh no, they walk into it with Ember.
That's
not enough damage.
Okay, I think they're gonna have another change soon.
Yeah,
Ember
but
with the arcane rune.
comes out. Yopaj will go down. Remnants away. Tries to make it work, but Scam on top of Armel, looking for the kill, trying to remnant out afterwards. Will be able to escape. Will has the tombstone down already as KP coming in trying to clean up.
It's got Ravage, and Armel's gonna go back with the bottle charges. Has the remnant, but looks like Neon are gonna be out of there.
Crazy stuff going on in this game.
Yeah, a lot of rotations in for that. Yeah, Tide came in, PA came in. I mean, all 3 TNC cores were there. Green, who was still chilling in the top lane.
What was the build that the Beastmaster went? Because I know we saw some axes early. Oh, right, he took axes level 1 for the tree. That's what it was. I was trying to figure out why did he have axes. Nonetheless, the items starting to come out now as Gabby is clearing through those stacks that were built up.
Good old Iron Talon and a Faded Brooch. Fantastic items.
Leaving stuff on the ground.
Maybe he thought there was going to be somebody nearby to pick it, like pass it over, but yeah, just send it back to base. Definitely think we'll see that one going to Ember. That's why. So he didn't want to send it to base when Ember was coming over, maybe. But no, it's I don't know.
Ember doesn't have it.
It doesn't have it. I probably just eventually just send it back to base.
Okay. They're moving it over there.
Bit of confusion coming out.
As long as it gets into somebody's inventory, it's all fine. I actually don't know where it is right now.
Keen Optic as well. That's another really valuable Q1 neutral item.
While that action is going on, they take the top tier 1 tower.
Yep. Trim was doing his best to keep it alive as long as possible, but when you're playing against Beastmaster, that's just not a hero you can have a support defend towers against very easily. And the Hawk's going to scout you if you're sitting over trees. In trouble.
And a hit, and he will fall.
Death become peace.
Nice little pickup there. Play hard, just now going to get level 6 as well. So the support's starting to get into that next tier. Medium. Oh,
is under attack.
That was
Radiant's bottom tower.
bit of a silly obs thing. Kind of walked up and showed that he was planning on there.
Roar. get the lift afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, it hit the creeps.
Unlucky. Not sure they have the kill anyways. KP doing down bottom. Soaring mask build. Straight into a first item Blink Dagger. To be able to make some Ravage plays.
Did again.
Kill, yeah.
Find him. Yopaj has just been given the treatment in this game.
They didn't even have to commit ultimate, so they've still got Chronosphere here.
They have time dilation at the very least, slowing him down, but the Chrono lands onto both. So pretty. And while axes go out, Januel tries to stay alive, gets the ulti out as well, but there's nothing left in the tank. 3 are dead across the map right now. Just shambles. Neon not able to deal with it.
Did he just get the Inkswell stun with that Sleight of Fist? That looks sick. Is that what happened? It looked like it. It showed he was stunned, right? I'm not sure. That's what it looked like to me. But they'll defend the tier 1 mid tower, but these kills are adding up quickly as TNC, top 3 net worth heroes, all on their side.
It's almost like to lead your hammer.
Yeah.
What?
Playing Treant as a 4 is such a chill job. Like, literally, it's just like, after the lane stage, you get a lane to yourself, you get to farm, you get to get your Meteor Hammer up, just keep using Nature's Grasp to clear out waves, and then Meteor Hammer some towers or creep waves. I see why like so many pub 4 position players love picking this hero, because you get to be so greedy and just have such like a chillax game.
Right. You know, this to me feels like one of those, the game 1 was almost like a devastating-ish type of loss, because this feels very different tempo and energy. Like, TNC are kind of running away with it right now, at least these last couple of minutes.
I think the hard part for Neon is that the draft is just very greedy. All 3 of their cores kind of want to play very farmy, even the Beastmaster who can push lanes.
Oh my god, Ravage
Nice
hits
Ravage.
onto 4. Follow-up coming, Tim's gets the root only onto 1. It's not a great one. This could still look okay here for Neon. They can force it out the right direction, jumps away. Get the runs. They get vision with that tombstone. Roar's available. Catches onto Gabby. Can they slow him down? Oh, the RP afterwards. Great combo coming out and able to catch from Armel. KP trying to swim away from the trouble as they are going to chase down, kill off, but not quite bring down the PA. Eventually, she does go down, and they'll take down JG to boot. Now Neon are in far too deep, and it looks like we are going to see TNC punish. Take down a triple kill for Armel.
I mean, this is one of the Grimstroke combos we didn't even talk about in the draft with Ember Spirit. Ember is one of the scariest Grimstroke partners in this early to mid-game stage. Not about the lane, it's just about when you've got this mobility spell with the Fire Remnants, you can Sleight of Fist her and chains people to catch them and then easily set these X-Fall stuns.
Radiant's middle tower is under
It's
attack.
absolutely tearing them apart. They focus way too much attention on killing a Void when Ember's the real threat right now.
Neil, you're back with us. You know, considering how quickly this game is going, I don't even know if I'm going to need to go take a look at what's going on outside. I think that you're gonna be live in just a second.
We'll see if we can get Neil back on.
Oh my god, there was so much blood. I didn't mean to kill him. I don't know if he's dead, but I don't know what's going on.
Don't worry, man. It's all fine. It's gonna be okay. You know, whatever you have to do to survive. That's the mantra nowadays.
Yeah, you sure?
No, but you know, whatever.
Oh god, I'm going to hell.
Well, that's fine.
Anyway, what's going on in this game?
We've got a Sanj Ember. Our observer's
Dire's
been
middle tower is
pointing
under
at that.
Halberden?
I don't think he's Halberd. I think he's just
Yeah.
Sanjin. He's just Sanjin.
Just Sanjin, alright.
He's just Sanjin.
I'm down. See, things are just as wild in this game as they are outside.
I mean, we had Lifesteal going casual Sanj, but yeah, Ember casual Sanj is a new one for me.
It's a good item. Like,
I don't disagree, yeah.
it reminds me of when people were just like randomly building Dragon Lances. You know?
You like the stats it gives.
Teeny. Green Man.
It's 3-11? What's been going on over here? TNC's taking them to town.
That's what I'm telling you, man.
This Ember with the Ink Swallow is just tearing people apart. And TNC are playing very aggressive
Radiant's
right now.
bottom tower
Armel
is
was
under attack.
702 on Armel.
Oh my god.
He's
Dire's
beast.
top tower
And
is under
Yopaj on Max,
attack.
yeah, his net worth's okay, but he's having a bit of a rough game. He's been ganked a few times and hasn't been able to do a whole lot. It feels like Neon have this kind of greedy-ish
Radiant's
tricore where
middle tower
nobody's
is under attack.
creating space.
And like for a mag PA, she's just not very farm either.
Radiant's middle
Like,
tower has fallen.
to me, it feels like the Undying is so much meant about trying to
Dire's
secure
top
you a
tower
good
is
start to
under
your game,
attack.
and now the hero feels like it really doesn't do that much. And PA is not huge, so it's kind of a problem.
Radiant's
Yeah, they
bottom
seem to have
tower is
minimal
under
control of their own jungle. There's so much dire
Dire's top
vision
tower is under
on the southern
attack.
half of the map. Tier 2 towers are starting to get sieged. Not really sure where you're supposed to hit creeps
Radiant's
as a Phantom
bottom
Assassin.
tower is under attack.
Game is hard. Game is very hard.
Radiant
We'll see.
structures
He's got a
are
meteor hammer
fortified
on the
past
tree.
that.
He isn't playing.
Yeah, it feels like Neon's map and places they can farm is getting very small. Just their little ancients area right now for the PA. TNC will be constantly hunting. They're ready to fight. They've got Blink on Tide. Ember's got a Maelstrom now. There's the Halberd queued up, but yeah, any kind of Grimstroke Ember
Radiant
initiation is
are
going to
scanning.
find kills very easily this game. Uh-oh, big kill.
Yeah, there's just nothing you can do there. Oh man, they give it over to Armel afterwards. And going into Roche. Party time.
Well, TNC are not fooling around this game at all.
Well, this is what I was talking about like just a second ago. It feels like that last loss really hurt. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't say necessarily Neon should feel bad about it, but I think the amount of mental energy it took to stay in that game has started to have an effect, it seems.
Hard one. Jump forward, Ravage connects onto everybody. Easy as can be, they just jump into the midst of all of them, trying to chase down, catches onto this Beastmaster. Roar is available, throws it out onto the Ember, but no follow-up at all.
I missed the slight. He's actually not going to be able to finish off that kill.
Do at least force out some rotations, and
Well, no one dies.
they weren't able to get a kill.
Haste Ember just didn't have the follow-up damage he needed.
Needed something inside Visage.
Yeah.
They do still have Chrono, but they've left Roche at like a 3rd HP now, and Beastmaster's going to verify that.
I think TNC's still way stronger now that Ember's shown back up with full mana, ready to fight once again.
He has 0 remnants, though.
Yeah, that'd be a problem for sure. Chrono and Overgrowth definitely still going to be a pretty big deterrent, I think, for Neon.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Void is like far away, though, so I think they're just going to leave this Roche here, but do they know that PA is Deso completed? Because that just happened, so she could get in the pit, jump on the Hawk or something.
Guys, it's game 1 again, sorry.
Another 40-minute Roche standoff.
This is for the early game first Roche, but it's going to be another standoff perhaps.
At least couriers won't die by the dozens this time.
Yet. And it's still, I mean, what's Dire got to scout?
I guess Ember can just slight inside.
Yeah.
MKB is going to be completed. Also, people's gifts that stick with the Grove Bow. We're talking about that as one of the potential melee heroes that it actually worked kind of well on.
Yeah, Faceless Void for sure. I like how Gabby did not waste a moment after that fight kind of failed. He's like, all right, I don't care about Roche anymore. I'm gonna go farm.
Right.
Time is money.
He's not coming home either anymore on the tome.
What's his talent? Neon, what are they going to find here?
Dire's courier has
Down
been
bottom.
Drawing lines, I think they have an idea of where the Void is
Damn it, I
or
said
was.
couriers would not die.
Really get there in time. Hammer comes out again. Armel is showing the mid lane. They want to go. Looks like they will. Okay, Roar afterwards. Soul Mind on a 2. Yeah, this is dangerous now. And Armel looking for the chase down. Seeing what they can find. Genuel trying to heal. Ravage is available, looking for that chrono. Gonna connect now, only onto one, but it's a pretty good one to take down.
Oh, man.
Ravage comes out right afterwards. They're gonna kill 3 heroes off, and Undying just has to waddle away.
What a beautifully positioned chrono that there's no way that Mag could get on the edge. They got Phantom Assassin right in the middle of it, so Mag could not like RP to drag the Void out of his own chrono.
He's still kind of. It looked like he skewered into the chrono or something in
I
the
think
end.
he blinked like on the perimeter.
Okay.
I think there was a moment where Gabby ran on like the southern side of the chrono, and he was like, "This is my moment."
Yeah. Almost like Gabby was trying to bait the back there. It's
I
like,
think
here,
that's what
I'll go on the edge of the chrono so you think you can RP, but not happening. Very one-sided game so far as TNC is pulling away.
Doing everything right now. 4 to 15, 9,000 gold lead. And the halberd is completed for the one and only. It's an interesting build. I like it.
Yeah, and I mean, this game, it's all physical damage on the Radiant side, and having the evasion against Beast, DA, Magnus can be very useful. Disarm, fantastic as well.
The rune of invisibility.
Falcons is definitely farming that stream.
Blink Meteor Hammer.
Radiant's top tower is
Now
under
it's at the point where TNC have enemy extra control. Never a good sign this early on in the game.
Especially when you're a Mag lineup. You
Yeah.
do not want to
Dire's
lose
middle
control
tower is under
of your
attack.
one easy farm
Radiant's
spot.
top tower is under attack.
And every time, these waves are pushed, it's got tree heal the whole time too. So even if you if you win a fight, you have to win it handedly, and then also have enough people that you can secure that. So okay, they found him.
Who found who?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think Skem was trying to do some aggressive enemy farming. He's like, okay, they're playing outside the map. I'm going to blur my way to the other side to farm their ancients. Fortunately, avoid Chrono can lock you in place.
Did they even use the chrono? I thought it was just the
No, it
medium
was on
hammer.
cooldown. Okay, yeah, it was just medium. Right.
Devastating.
Well, at least Yopaj dodges attempted overgrowth. But... Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think this was your ancients? Did you think that this was your half of the map? No, you're mistaken.
That's just what happens. You lose 3 lanes. The game kind of looks like this. Gotta squeak out whatever extra bit of farming you can, take a fight, get a pick off or something.
It's the next side infantry and protect.
Ags.
You like anything else more?
Dire
If there's any like team items,
Radiant's
there's any that
middle
stand
tower
out that
is
you
under
need though.
attack.
I don't really need team items even.
I mean, the Mag doesn't. I mean, Trent doesn't even need any more items. Like, he's basically reached his late game items here.
Maybe like a Force Staff or something, or an E-Blade. Be cool.
Yeah, I could see
Oh,
Force
E-Blade.
being good. Lotus against the
They don't
like,
bring
roar
no
and stuff.
punishes.
Oh no.
Oh, this poor
Neon's
guy.
trying so hard to like farm sneakily in the enemy side of the map, but TNC have a ward of their own ancients. That's actually pretty clever.
Oh yeah, you're right. Wow, that's pretty hilarious.
They realize they're
Radiant's
playing on the
middle tower is under
Radiant
attack.
side of the map, and they don't want to they don't want to play passively, but they also don't want to let Neon get too greedy. PA's trying to get in there again, and
Well, she's
Dude.
blurred.
but
The
will they
creeps are dying.
notice?
Yeah, will they see their creeps dying? Yeah, she doesn't even have Empower on right now.
Like,
I noticed it still.
this to me is like the ultimate next level play. They're not going to notice the game by now.
Oh, they've seen PA now. They're TPing and everything. I love it.
Target
Because
acquired.
the bounty rune. They
Radiant's
saw the bounty
bottom
rune get
tower
taken.
is under attack.
And they're just, giving him the old chat, giving him the voice line. That dire ward, absolutely brilliant
Radiant's
stuff.
bottom tower has fallen.
All right, TNC are back. They're killing it right now. TNC are looking good.
Do we know who planted that ward? Can we?
Never
eyeball on
refuse
it?
gold given.
Oh, it's just a basic observer ward.
Yeah, you can click on the magnifying. Oh, can you not get the magnifying glass if it's not a cosmetic? Yeah. Thames.
Good old Thames.
Smart man.
Radiant's bottom
Potential
tower is under
potential
attack.
monster MVP.
That's a monster MVP ward right there, if I've ever seen one.
It's kind of hard not to give it to Gabby, though.
That is true. He is farming like a machine.
We'll let the people decide. You guys saw the pop-up. Head on over to bts.gg/monstermvp. Let your voice be
Radiant's
known.
middle tower is under attack.
TNC look to clinch game number 2, secure their spot in the top 4 of the tournament, knocking Neon
Radiant's bottom tower
towards out,
is under
but
attack.
quite there yet.
Jumps in. Gabby. Thor's going to be out now. Bringing him down low.
Aegis times out in 15 seconds.
If they can get this kill,
Radiant's bottom tower is
do
under
it
attack.
in a
Radiant's
good
bottom
timing.
Gotta
tower
time their
has
initiation. PA still doesn't have BKB, unfortunately.
they have Chrono and everything.
Yeah, they're just gonna wait until the Aegis times out. No risk.
There it is. Time's out. Let's see. Playing very,
Radiant
very
are
safe.
scanning.
TNC is just so tanky, and they can just itemize purely for physical damage. They're going for just casual plate mails on Tide. No real burst potential from this Radiant drop.
Back in. Lift afterwards.
Yeah.
Doors available. If they want to use it, bring it low. Ravage comes out afterwards, and the Chrono is going to land Rubik high up in the air. It's going to be brought down afterwards. 2 dead already. Vote that buyback.
Okay.
Yeah, thinking about coming back in. So TPing back home. All right.
Maybe that you should just need to RP the Ember there. I don't know if Magnus was around for it, but
Radiant's
Yeah, but it's, I mean, even if you kill him, what does that really change, though?
no, yeah,
Faithless
exactly.
Void is still the carry at the end of the day.
if he has a rep,
Oh, wanting to go, but not going to get it. RP is still available. Nice. Great meteor hammer.
Yeah,
Catches. Wow. Just like that, Neon could be eliminated. TNC moving on.
So not necessarily a surprising result. TNC expected to be the favorites, of course. They were up a bracket. They came down to the low.